We're gonna do it again, but this time, there are just 3 simple rules. Look up there, look at the blue, marker. It says 1 person talks at a time. You all did great with that. Everyone participates. Some people sat back. You didn't participate or say anything, but everyone needs to try to say something. And your eyes are on the speaker, which is the person who's talking at that time. So there are a few sitting starters that help you. Take it off. I agree because, I disagree because, or in addition to that, I think. Those are just some things that help you keep the conversation going. So last time we talked about rule number 2, always being kind and respectful to everyone, right? And you all took off with that, with why we experience students not doing that often at Eisenhower. So today, I'm gonna give you the choice to talk about either, it has to be related to school, but I want you to either talk about classroom behavior, hallway behavior, or being challenged in the classroom with the learning. So again, here's your topics that we're gonna throw on the floor that you can choose to talk about. Hallway behavior, what goes well, or what do we need to work on around hallway behavior, classroom behavior? What are some things that teachers can do or we students can do to help classroom behavior run more smoothly? Again, how are you being challenged as learners in the classroom? Okay? So which one you want to talk about? Anybody want to make a choice here for us? Classroom behavior? We agree to that, or there's challenges for learning, or hallway behavior? Which take Marcus? Hallway behavior? Okay, so we can talk about both of them. Just when you are, reference those, okay? So concerning hallway behavior, I think, or concerning classroom behavior, I think. All right, who wants to start us off?
Okay. In the hallway,
And speak up.
I think that we should make I think we should make the time longer so that we don't have to, we rush it, and some people don't get time to do that, like to talk to their friends or to socialize or go to the bathroom or get a drink of water or whatever they gotta do during that time. So we should make it longer, and they should allow the students to have that time because they have to sit in classes most of the time bored. So they should be able to have that time to play around and have it fun. So then,
Good point.
I agree on the adding extra time because sometimes we need some people need to use the bathroom and they be like, well, you should have done it in the passing period. But then if we was late to class, then they would be mad at us and asking us why you waited and stuff. But I disagree on the
Teachers, this is an announcement. There will be no team meetings today. Please enjoy the planned time. Thank you.
I disagree on the added time just to play and stuff. That's not supposed to do always, because playing can lead to fights and stuff.
Make sure you speak up. Speak loud.
I agree with that too, but like, we should get like more time like classroom too, because like in elementary we had the recess, but like now we don't, and we don't have like time like to like relax from like all the work and stuff. So like if we have more time, like it can replace that.
Like how much more time?
Like just 5 minutes.
Versus 3.
I take 10. 10
What?
minutes is too long. No, it's not.
You're gonna be in the hallway.
That's 80 minutes.
That's a good point, actually.
80 minutes away from work.
But
in
if it was
general.
5, that would have been like 40 something. And that's how much time we use it.
Who else wants to chime in? Because this is up to you. Keep the conversation rolling.
The classroom behaviors, I feel like most kids behave in class. They allow go on kind of with the passing period. They sometimes class starts to get boring. You're doing work all day, every day for 8 months. So you get sometimes bored, or sometimes it's
what's the challenging piece?
Well, some students, like, sometimes the work is hard, or they might think that they might begin it, they could get just the work is hard. So they feel like they might need help, or it's overwhelming to them.
So they do what?
So then this is overwhelming, and they might stop doing their work, or they might start playing around, or they might start doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing, paying attention.
So that contributes to classroom behavior. DeMarcus, you said something that was very valid. You were like, hallway behavior probably affects classroom behavior because what happens of what happens in the classroom or what happens in the hallway, or both?
It could be both. It could be either way, vice versa.
Okay.
Sometimes if you play too much in the hallway, then something can happen in the hallway that affects you in class. Or sometimes something happens in class that can affect you in the hallway.
Okay, so DeMarcus, he's participating. We need 100% from everyone. So we're gonna have DeMarcus sit back and listen to you all because he's put a lot of ideas on the floor. So either we can add to those.
I feel like the hallway behavior is like in the classroom. Like they have to like sit down for like 40 minutes and like we can't get up as much. So like during passing period, like they try to enjoy that time. But since it's only like 3 minutes, it's not enough time.
So you feel like you're mostly rushing?
Yeah. We don't have enough time to get in class.
What about this side over here? What do you think? Is that something that concerns you? The hallway behavior? No? So I heard a lot of pluses behind just more time to get to class, because then you have time to socialize too, and that's not gonna carry into the classroom as much if you have more time, maybe just a few more minutes. But then I heard some negatives behind it with, if we allow more time, it could be more time for the wrong types of behavior, playing around too much, definitely don't want fighting occurring and things like that. So there's some pluses and minuses to it. So are you interested in talking about the other topic of challenges, how you've been challenged in the classroom as a learner? So how well do you feel you've been challenged? Yes.
Some teachers,
Speak up loud.
some teachers, they challenge some of their kids too much that they don't like understand that the work that they're getting. So like, if they give them some work and that student doesn't understand it because they're being like too over challenged, or they just don't get the work that they get.
So you're saying the student have to understand the work to be able to do it, and if they don't understand, then it's challenging. Okay?
I agree, because
Speak loud.
some teachers, they just be giving work back to back, because they give you an assignment to do, and like, if you don't finish it, they give you another assignment, and that's just like, that's too much.
Also, I think that in class, like they said, teachers give a lot of work, and some students don't know how to do it. Some teachers just give work and they don't show how to do it. And then also, some students have problems with distractions. Like somebody, like people might be talking and then they get distracted by it, or people might be doing something that's very just distracting. Like they can't focus on their work because of what that person's doing.
So we talked about showing your strong side the other day with making good choices. So you mentioned getting distracted. Do we feel like the people sitting in this room are a part of the distractions, or the people who are being distracted?
I think most people being distracted.
In this room, talk specifically for yourself, Marcus.
I
Are
feel like
you
I'm
being
both.
distracted or the distractor?
It's both for me sometimes. Sometimes other people do stuff and then now teachers will say it's bad behavior, so then I will lie, or I will start to, I guess, be in it, and then it'll cause a distraction, or sometimes I am the distraction because of the things that I do.
I'm a distraction, ain't a distraction. Like, I'm a very talkative person.
Mhm.
I like to talk.
So do you feel that's a distraction in the class because because you are a talkative person? Is that what I heard? Okay. Things like this, do you feel this would help those that like to talk and interact with their peers if we did student-led conversations or discussions often in the classroom?
But if it's about a certain topic, yeah, it's just not happening, because it would be different if we can just say our own topic, but if it's about a certain topic, I don't think we
So let's do that. Let's do that. So I chose the topic today to get you rolling. Throw it out. It's up to you. What is it you want to talk about? Because that's gonna keep the conversation rolling. And we'll do 5 minutes of that before the bell catches us. What are those hot topics you want to talk about? It's on you.
The newest trends, like the new shoes, the new clothes, the new games.
Sorry for the interruption. Teachers, can you please send out any students who has received a positive office referral either last week or this week? Please send to the front hall any student who has received a positive office referral either last week or this week. Thank you.
Because like in the presentation class, we'll be talking about, somebody might say something, and then we just start talking about that topic. Like one time we literally spent the whole 8 hours talking about the worst schools.
Well, let's do it. What is it that
Not everybody did.
Hold on. One speaker at a time.
What we're talking about the challenges we have. I feel like the kids, like every teacher has some type of students that don't get to try, but I feel like it's like I feel like they don't have support by the teacher see that they're not doing it, and like they don't try to go like, oh, you should do it, like at least try. Like they just give up on it easily. So like the students feel like there's a way they're doing it.
So more feedback like that, like
Yeah.
encouragement and motivation will help from the teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause some students, they just be doing work and they don't know how to do it. And then the teachers be getting mad because they don't ask questions or like try to tell them that, oh, I don't know how to do this because they don't know how to speak for themselves. But I think it's not, if you don't care about the work, then you should just leave it alone. But I don't think it's our job to say, hey, I don't know this, but the teacher should just go and ask, hey, do you know this? And ask everybody, do they know that? Look over their work.
Right there, like doing that while you are doing the work? Are you saying this teacher should be checking on you in the midst of you working?
I feel like teachers shouldn't have to do all the work. Like you should be able to say, I don't get this. What is this? Or I don't understand this. Can you help me? Or whatever. I don't know how to, even as simple as I don't know how to spell this. Like, you should be able to ask your teacher shouldn't have to do everything because they got to print papers, lesson plan, all that stuff. So you should be able to at least ask questions. And also, teachers should sometimes monitor, but they shouldn't have to do that every time. They should be able to allow you to do that yourself. Or even some teachers do, you share with your partner, like if you need help, ask somebody that you know that might know it, or student help. Because you want to, one of my favorite teachers say, you got to be a student advocate. So ask your friend, do you know this? I don't understand this. Or did you get this answer? And if you got something wrong, what you do to get that one?
So you saying, I'm hearing 50-50. It should be monitoring and students advocating for themselves. What else? We need to hear this side of the room.
Some people don't like saying stuff. Some people are just quiet. And that's why they act out, because they feel like if they say it, they gonna get, they feel like they gonna get bullied or something.
They go get the
Yeah.
like
you
popularity,
stupid.
or they
Yeah.
or they like, well, you don't know that, I know that, so you.
That irritating. Like, that really irritating. That's why I don't say nothing.
It's best
Like,
if
I thank you for this, okay? See you later.